YouTube? This is the Outdoors Kid, and I'm going to be doing a video on how to prepare your ghillie suit, basically. Because a bunch of people think if you put on a ghillie suit, go out in the woods, just lay down on the ground, you won't be found. Actually, the ghillie suit is just to break up your human shape. Because as you can see, there's no shape to me, really. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to prepare it. Get it ready. First thing you want to do, let's find a good angle for this. Let's see, first thing you want to do, one way that helps, is you can get on the ground. You can get on the ground and you roll around in it. That will pick up a bunch of leaves and twigs. And that will help you blend in more. But anyways, okay, now as you see, I've got all this vegetation on me. Right? Another thing is shadow. As you can see, here's the ground. It's a little bit lighter than my ghillie suit. My ghillie suit is darker. So one way to conceal yourself more is hiding in the shadows, basically. Since this ghillie suit is a lot darker. And there's a stupid dog, and I hate dogs. Actually, I love dogs. Anyways, this dog's mean. Anyways, oh God, that chirp. What I mean by that is just find somewhere dark if you have a darker ghillie. Well, even if you have a lighter ghillie, it'll still help more to get in a darker area. Like here's a spot over here. Here's a spot over here. As you can see, it's darker in there. Now, let me see if I can angle this. Let's see. That right there. Is that going to work? It's not going to work. Try. Okay, guys. I'm not finding a spot to put the camera. Kind of sucks. What I mean by that is just getting shadows. It helps a lot. It really does. Like, crawl back here. Like, all the way back here, maybe. Some good shadows. You got a good overview, basically. You've got a few firing lanes back and through there. You can shoot from that way. Well, there's my house. I don't know if you can see through that. That's also a good way. Or if you're just trying to stalk, right in here. It's a good spot. Or back up in there, especially back there. And also, another thing is if there's a hill. Let's see, if there's a hill, never get on top of that hill. That is one very important thing. Because if there's a hill, you'll see a straight line, and then you'll see a bump. that's going to attract the human eye. So what you want to do is you'd want to get to the side of that hill, or you can make yourself a little sniping spot, dig a little area in the hill, and fill in that spot. Then it'll look like a hill again, a straight line, by you getting in that spot that you dug out. Also, another thing is if you're with a team, you never want to be right there with them if you're ever sniping in airsoft or paintball. You kind of want to be to the side and a little bit behind them or a little bit in front of them, because you want to stay concealed. You never want to be in where all the action is, because you're a sniper. You're trying to go stealthy. Another good spot, daggone, there's still a little bit of snow. Another good spot is right along in this, but well, I don't have a good firing lane. If you did, that'd be a great spot. Look, over here, here's a hill. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Get off, branch. So what I mean is, let's say you get on top of that little lump right there. You're going to stick out like crazy. Like, I mean crazy. You're just going to be a lump. Another good thing to do, though, is let's say there's two trees like this, and they both have growth that goes over. You can get right up under in that and lay, and yeah. But anyways, that's about it for this video. One more thing is you can take sticks, just kind of weave them into yourself, and they'll stay, just like that. Another thing is, one more thing, is that if you're in an environment where it changes a lot, well, don't get a lot of everything of that environment. You need to pick out a spot that you're going to stay in for one area. I'm going to take my mask off. Stupid hair. Lol. Anyways, you need to get that spot. You need to stick to that one area. Only pick up twigs and leaves from that one area. It's like when I play airsoft in these woods, what I usually do is I get in this general area right in here, because there's a bunch of brush, there's a bunch of shade in spots, and where people usually walk is over there to the left, kind of, and this is far to the right. So it helps out a lot to stay out of the path, like I said. Anyways, that's wrapping up this video for now, and let's try to get some subscribers, please. That would be very nice. And some likes. And if we do, maybe I'll do a spot the ghillie if y'all want to later. And I will be using a friend, so that's when a friend will be over. But anyways, this is the Outdoors Kid, and peace out.